Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in.
What
How's
up?
everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Road dogs, how you doing, my friend?
Nah, not too bad.
Uh, for all you people that are coming over from Jeff is here live. Jeff had some technicality difficulties, and hopefully he gets them worked out. Because if he does, he'll probably pop up here sometime. I'm sure for a couple minutes at least. Um, so what's up, Road Dog? How's things going, man? That was a pretty good show over there, man. But I didn't know you couldn't hear Jeff. I mean, we heard him fine on this backstage, but I don't know what the hell was going
Yeah,
on.
I thought that was really weird because I could hear him perfectly.
I think it's something on his mic end. I think it's something. I don't know.
Yeah, I was able to hear him perfectly on the restream side, but apparently nobody could hear him on the YouTube side, which is kind of weird.
And let's keep talking. I want to see. Yeah, our YouTube's working. I can hear us. So, welcome in everybody. Hello, Ross Khan. Hammer, Jody, Heather, Michelle, Card Thief. I seen you was in here. Who else we got? Let's bring up the the chat overlay. So yes, just to let everybody know, we are still restreaming for a couple more episodes. I think maybe this one and maybe Fridays, and then we're going to strictly stream from the Road and Tow show. And at that point, we may not even leave Restream. We may still do Restream, but we just won't have this chat overlay in it because everybody would be in that one room and they could see everybody's chats. But welcome in. Let's see. Yeah, everybody at South Alabama, welcome in.
We've got the link pinned in all the rooms.
Yeah, the link's pinned to my chat.
Yeah, Carthy. Yeah, being on panel, you were able to hear Jeff, but apparently on the YouTube side, you couldn't.
Yeah. Karma Kitty, welcome in. Mark Harrison, welcome in. Tapatios, what's up, my buddy? How's it going? Big homie from Arizona. You guys get any nasty weather or just some rain?
Ours is getting nasty.
Yeah. What's up, Miss B? Welcome in. Miss B. I love Miss B.
Yeah, we're expecting ice and freezing rain tonight.
You see that? Hey, do you see what happened over there? On Jeff's panel. I put Heather on the spot that I was going to have her get up on our panel.
Yeah.
And she got up, so she didn't have to. Oh, there's Karma Cat. We see you. We see you, Cat. You can turn your camera off if you want.
Shit, Nema. Tell me how to do this, boys and girls. Or you're looking at the owl. Boom. Chakalaka. Always a backup panel. Look at my owl. Okay, so we need to take this off. Camera.
19 degrees. What's up, .com? Welcome in. Yeah, Jeff said
we're not quite that cold.
No, but I'm trying. Oh, here it is. I think. No. Maybe I'm going to have to put up with my ugly face for a second. I don't like this restream shit. It's very foreign.
Yeah, I love Jeff said.
What are you saying?
Jeff said, NC Tyrant Hunter said, oh, you got up on our panel, but not his, pretty much is what he's saying.
I'll get up on anybody's panel. Hammer time.
So anyways, how you doing, Kat?
I'm doing okay.
Okay,
I'm hanging in there.
that's good. I'm glad to hear it.
We're soldiers. For 4 years.
Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to send. Hey, NC, you're gonna have a message coming in.
Hi, Ross.
Oh yeah. So, let's see. Well, so again, welcome in everybody to the Road and Toe Show. We are
Road
using
and Toe.
Restream, streaming the 3 YouTube channels and 1 Twitch channel. We will be turning that off probably halfway through the show and only going to the Road and Toe channel. But we're getting people over there, and
That's
it's
good.
starting to work out a little bit.
That's why there's panels, right? So you can totally do this wherever you need to be.
Right.
Oh, and speaking of which, can I just slut you out? And I don't mean it any bad ways. To my, I don't know, new channel. And then you guys
I'm
can
listening
talk
to
about.
you.
Yeah, then the whole idea is. That's a video game. Come on. Same with Ross Khan. I want you in there too. Wandering Hippie, he's already in there. It's on Fakebook. If you want more people, right?
Right. Well, our show is a little bit different. Kat, I don't know if you've been watching it,
Mm-hmm.
but our show is a little bit different than most panels out here. Most panels out here don't have a set topic and things to talk about, and we try to have a set topic. We got a couple topics tonight to talk about. So that's what we do, and we try not to divert off of those topics. We try to stay on topic as long as
Right.
possible. Obviously, you can't beat a dead horse, too long. So once the topic starts dying out, then we go to pretty much just an open conversation,
Right.
and then we end the show out. So I'm just letting you know how our format works, because I know a lot of other panels is just pretty much get up there and talk about whatever, but that's not. We do that at the end. We don't do it at the beginning.
Okay, but my
Well,
whole
you
thing
learn
is-
how to play that game.
What game are you playing?
He's
I'm
not
not
getting
playing.
a text message.
Yeah, well then don't text me, and I won't get text messages in the middle.
Wandering Hippie's already in my room, and Dragonette, if you want to be in my room, I will put you in there too. I already have one room for free. Okay. I'll still.
What are we talking about?
Well, you guys need more exposure.
Oh.
And not everybody will do Facebook, but I've been there. And I've been there for a long time. So I would like to take your little channel, if you'll let me, if you only let me, and then I pop it into that room. And then everybody knows who the hell to do.
Okay.
And then you can talk about what you guys do. Right?
Right on. Right.
Okay.
All right. So let's get the show started, Road Dog.
I'm gonna drop out.
What? You're taking off? All right.
I'll stay here for a minute.
No, I'm just saying, if you want to take off, you can, Kat. It's not a big deal. But thanks for coming up.
I'm gonna go in your chat. Okay.
Okay. Yep.
I just
Thank
wanted
you.
to ask you. I just wanted to ask, and not swipe or no swiping, right?
Right.
Okay.
Thanks, Kat.
You're welcome, lovies. That's my service to you.
Thank you, dear.
You're welcome. To you.
Okay. All right. Now back to the show. Road Dog. So
Yes,
what do
sir.
we got for everybody tonight?
We actually have a few different things we were going to talk about. One, I don't know if anybody heard yesterday, we had two schools that had shootings at them. At a college in Virginia, there was 2 campus officers that were killed in a shooting. Then a little bit later, it was like maybe 3 hours later in Minnesota, there was I'm trying to remember their ages, 17 and 15, I believe. Yeah. 15-year-old and a 17-year-old kid. One died, the other's in critical condition right in front of the school. And they have caught the 2 suspects on that one. Apparently there was 5 people out front. It proceeded into a fight, and one of them pulled out a gun, and one kid basically got the crap beat out of him. The other one was shot and killed, and the other one was shot and is in critical condition right now. Did anybody hear about all that?
I heard a little bit about the one the one that you were talking about the school kids.
Minnesota.
Yeah. I didn't hear a lot. At that time, I watched a video on it earlier today. I think like this morning. I forgot who it was. But anyhow, they didn't have. They were going to look for suspects. They didn't say any motive, anything like that. So
they still have not figured out what the motive of the fight was. Right. All they determined is there was a fight that ensued with a gun being pulled out, and the 2 that were arrested in it is 18 and 19. But supposedly it was like a real quick interaction. I mean, it wasn't like something that was like drug out. I mean, it was like typical kids fighting, and next thing you know, a gun was pulled out and shots fired.
Okay. Yeah, they didn't even have that. It was a like kids fighting. They just said it was just 2 people. 2 people were down. One was killed. One was in the hospital, and they were looking for suspects. That's pretty much all I got.
Yeah. What's with all the kids in the shootings? I'm not getting that. I mean, look at all the shootings that MLH has covered.
Right. Well, I mean,
they're in Aurora.
Well, I think some of it has to do, a little bit of it has to do with guns on the street, illegal guns on the street. But I don't think it's as much as people think. I think it's more parents that aren't locking their firearms up and their weapons up correctly.
Right.
And we've had I think we've had this talk on our panel before, like back episode 1 or 2. Yeah, I don't get it, man, because to be a responsible gun owner, if you're a responsible gun owner, then you know your kids, and you either train your kids properly, and your kids respect you and you respect your kids, or 2, if that's not the case, you lock your firearms up. You know what I mean?
Right.
You lock them up.
But the weird thing about it was the they have the kids that are playing video games, and this was what I gathered from the chat on the news thing I was watching. They were saying that, well, with all these new video games, the kids are being able to go around shooting things up, and they don't take responsibility. I don't buy that. We had video games when I was younger, but we didn't have like the PlayStations and stuff like that.
Yeah. We had Pac-Man and fucking
right,
Space Invaders and shit like that.
Right. But I never sit there and went to the arcade and played a video game where I was in a shoot 'em up type thing and thought, oh man, let's go do this on the streets. Not once did I ever do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't buy that. I don't think it has anything to do with video games. I think it has to do with just I don't really want to say bad parenting. But I think it's partly bad parenting, partly people that they're hanging out with, things like that. I think there's a lot to it, and I think it's getting out of hand really fast.
Oh no, you're 100% correct.
Yeah, Carthy brought up a good point. We had Looney Tunes, and that was violent. Yeah. I mean, that was all about it. Every time you turned around, somebody was getting squashed or running into walls and going off cliffs, and it just, I don't know. I don't get. I'm not going to say it's bad parenting completely, because I don't think it's 100% that. I think it's more the kids nowadays. People don't spank their kids, and that I think that's part of the problem. Is these kids need their ass beat once in a while.
Right. I mean, look at us, man. We grew up in the world where if we didn't do right, I mean, we got our asses tanned. And
right.
I mean, I believe I turned out halfway decent. I mean, I'm not out here killing nobody. I'm not a serial killer. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I respect my dad. I'm sorry to say this, but you know, and I hope YouTube don't hear it and get all mad, but every ass whooping my dad ever gave me, I deserved. I deserved a whole bunch more that he didn't fucking know about. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
And I'm not saying whoop your kids. I'm just saying, you know, a paddling. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me be politically
my mom
correct.
And I were just talking about this. We were just talking about that, like, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago. I had made a comment on several times where she had smacked me when it was like totally uncalled for. And she was like, well, you know, if I did do that, I'm sorry. And it was like, yeah, but no, it made up for all the times you didn't catch me. It was like, I deserved it. I'm sure I did something wrong somewhere down the line that deserved it.
Right.
But it was. If you did something wrong, you got your butt blistered. It wasn't go sit down in the corner. You know what I mean?
Right. I get it. I'm working something in the background, but keep on talking. I'm listening to you for sure.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I mean, I do not believe in beating your kids, but spanking your kids. I remember when I went to court and got custody of my son from his mother. The judge told me, he said, we do not do any kind of corporal punishment. And I'm looking at him going, well, what exactly does that mean? Because I'm sorry, my kid gets out of hand, I'm going to bust his ass. And he said, as long as you don't leave marks, you don't hit him out of anger, and you hit him no more than 3 times, you're good. Okay. So I can bust his ass if he gets out of line. Oh, yeah, definitely. No doubt about it. And nowadays, it's like if you raise your voice at your kids, you get in trouble. That's part of the problem.
Yeah. I had one of my kids. I had 3 boys. They're all grown. If no one knows, I mean, a lot of people out here already know. Because 2 of my boys actually show up in chat frequently. But I really never had to do much like as in spank my kids or anything like that, except for one. One of my boys tested my patience very much, and that was but he respects me, and he comes in the chat,
Right.
and you guys see him pop in the chat and say what's up to me. So he respects me for what I did. He knew he was not acting right, in not so many words. So it's just. But my other two kids, they never really gave me anything to really get upset with. My oldest, I think I may have had a actually put a hand on my oldest one. Yeah, one time, his whole life. He's 28 years old, and one time I had to straighten him out, and that was only because he decided it was a fun thing to smack his or throw rocks at his little brother that was like let's see, his little brother is 5 years younger than him. He threw rocks at him and he busted his head open with a rock, and then he thought it was funny. So that kind of pissed me off, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
the other topic I wanted to bring up, I don't know if anybody heard about the guy in the Dodge Challenger that killed 9 people in Las Vegas. The guy was running over 100 miles an hour, went through an intersection at over 100 miles an hour, no brakes, no nothing, just flat out getting after it, and ran into a few cars. Him and his passengers were killed, as well as a family in a Toyota, what was it? Some type of Toyota, Senega or...
you said it earlier. I forgot what you told me.
Yeah, but
Toyota, Sienna,
that's it. But there was 4 kids in the car. One was 5, 10, 13, and 15.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and you want to talk about the heartbreak for that family. I feel so bad for that family.
Yeah. Welcome in, Brian.
There was six vehicles involved and 9 people total dead. All because this idiot decided to go over 100 mile an hour on surface streets and run a red light.
That's just, and why was he driving? Do we know
why he was driving that fast?
Yeah,
I'm assuming because he was in a Dodge Challenger and he was showing it off, probably just being an idiot. But apparently he's had quite a criminal history that goes all the way back to 98. He had I think it was 6 felonies, and some of them included battery on police officers, assault, substantial bodily harm with a deadly weapon. There was all kinds of speeding tickets that he'd gotten in the past, all kinds of stuff.
So I'm glad that we got on that topic. So what do you feel about the difference between homicide and vehicular homicide? Because there's a big difference and a big prison sentence difference. What do you think about that?
Well, I don't know unless the guy's actually gets in the car with the intent to do it. I can't see how you can call it homicide. It would be vehicular homicide. But at the same time, I look at it as if you're doing 100 mile an hour in a heavy populated area,
right?
and
So
you do
that's
something like
intense,
this,
though.
you're you're going to kill somebody if you get in an accident. Somebody's going to die. Now, I'm not going to say luckily, but the guy that was driving that caused the accident and everything, he did die in the accident. So I would be curious of what they would charge him with.
Huh.
Yeah, Heather, exactly. Yeah. They took the risk of going that fast. They knew they can kill somebody going that fast, and that's where I don't really agree with vehicular homicide. Now, if it's an actual accident per se that you were doing, let's say the guy was going 10 mile an hour over the speed limit, there I would follow that. But over 100 mile an hour, yeah, that's definitely, my opinion, that's homicide, because you're going to kill somebody if you get in an accident.
Let's get some different perspective. Click that button.
Oh, okay.
You got it? Click it. Go ahead. What's up, big man?
Up? Big man audits. Oh, we got a troublemaker in the house too.
Who's that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, bring that one up too.
All right, we got them both up here now.
Hello.
What's up, brother?
Can you hear me?
Check that out.
Yeah, I can hear you, man. We can hear you fine in the restream. The question
I'm fixing
to YouTube.
Yeah, I'm fixing to find out here. Hang on.
Yeah, I can hear you, man.
I'm fixing to. Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear it on YouTube. Right, cool. Yeah, that was crazy, man. I don't know what the freaking dealio was with that, but anyway. Go ahead, big man audits. Go ahead, man. You want the show? You take the show, man. Come on, talk to me, big dog.
Nah, I'm trying to figure out how to turn my camera around so I can show you all the fucking shitty snow I'm driving in.
We don't want to see fucking snow. I got snow last week, all 4 inches of it, right? And I showed everybody, so they know what snow looks like. I'm sure.
He said you like 4 inches.
That's what she said.
Damn. Well, her expectations are low. No.
So right on. So thank you guys for letting me up here, man. I really appreciate it.
You're always welcome up here.
This should be like it's the Road and Tow show. I kind of feel like it should be like Big Man Road Tow NC Tyrant Hunter show.
yeah.
Well, you gotta throw
that shit.
Yeah,
I'm out. Hey, did he send you that song, by the way, NC?
No, I never sent it to him, bro.
Oh,
huh?
I sent.
Don't nobody ever send me shit.
Well, I sent Tow for Life the actual full version to Fuck This Shit, I'm Out.
Oh yeah. Well, why y'all trying to steal my stuff? Why y'all trying to steal my shit, man? I heard a lot around here.
It's me. It's me. I do it.
Oh, okay. It's just you. All right. No, I'm just fucking with you, man. Hey, yeah, I don't own it, but just everybody knows that I play. I was kind of a little disappointed that the people on YouTube couldn't hear me play it, And Andrew, let me say this, right? And Andrew, if you're listening, I texted Andrew. I'm like, what the fuck did you do, man? He said, it wasn't me. I said, man, you don't have to lie to me, cuz. I said, whatever you did, just don't do it again, please.
Yeah.
I don't either, but it may have been. I'll be running. Look, I got 5 monitors here, right? This computer I got is like maxed out. I had like 15 different fucking windows open. I mean, it was like, that's probably what it was. I don't know. Anyway, enough about me with y'all.
I was just about to ask you, was you listening to the what we were talking about?
No, I was actually, and this is another thing too. My Facebook was locked, right? That's why AFA said that I blocked him, which I didn't. It just locked. And Kat, I'm mad at you. I don't want to talk to you no more right now because I'm mad. You come up on these boys his panel, and that's cool. Hey, more power to you. I was live 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago. And I didn't even see you come up on panel. That's messed up. I'm just saying. Thank you, by the way, Heather. Thank you so much for jumping on the panel and separating the sausage. I appreciate that. Just saying.
Dragonette, come back. Well, the chats are going to be over at the Road and Toe show. We're still working on getting more people over there, so it's going to come.
Some talker, Brian, you know that's absolutely right. Just saying. I'm not even going to argue with you there, brother. I'm just,
Well, and see, Toe should be sending you a text message of your Tumblr.
Oh shit.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
I tried.
You don't have. I don't have your number. Wait. You don't have my number, Road. Hello. You don't.
Yeah, he's got.
Oh, get it from Toe, man. Fuck going through him. What the hell? He a messenger or something? What the fuck? Yeah, give my number to him, Toe.
I just put it in the back.
Nah, fuck that. Give him my number, Toe.
I'm not. Dude, settle down.
Yeah, I can't even see that, so I'm not doing that. Yeah,
I officially became NC Tyrant Hunter's secretary.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
No,
I know you got a show to do. You didn't have to do it right this second, dude. I didn't say snap to it, bitch. I just said give my number to it. I didn't say you had to do it right now.
You are considered a sexetary. Get it right.
The secretary. There you go. Yeah.
Jesus, come on now.
Well, fuck, man. I guess I could have fucking dialed the number myself. Damn, I'm lazy. I'm gonna do it before you send it to me. Watch. Let me do this. Wow. Wait a minute. There's another one. Oh yeah. I got it.
Your number.
Oh, too late. I already got it, man. I'm already calling dude right now. You don't have to answer that, by the way. Just say.
Is NC over there tugging one out or what?
There you go. Huh?
Are you over there tugging one out?
What? No.
You should have heard him eating his Rice Krispie earlier. He was eating his Rice Krispie treat earlier. It sounded like we had porn in the background.
I know, right? Oh, somebody texted me. Who was that?
That was me.
Hey, got it. All right.
I'm actually going to send you the.
There you go. See, I don't need you. Toe. I don't need you to do my secretary work.
There you go.
What's up, American Justice? Welcome in.
All right, y'all go ahead, man. I'm gonna mute up. Y'all go take care of your show, man. I'm good. I'll be in the background.
All right. So
he'll give you the fly on the wall.
So big man.
That'd be me.
So you heard what we were talking about. What do you think?
No, I didn't.
You didn't hear about the guy running over all the people and we're crashing in the car, killing all the people. You didn't hear us talking about that?
No. Is it the dude at the parade or no?
No. This was a new one.
It was in Las Vegas.
Oh, no. I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, and the bad part about it was it's a 59-year-old man that did this.
It's
Razor
them older.
City, can you hear me? Razor. Hello, Razor City.
Yeah, I'm here, man.
All right, just making sure. All right. So you didn't hear about it, Road Dog? You want to run it by real quick, short version, so we can get some people's take on it, since we've already had our take on it.
Yeah, it's on January 29th, this guy was running through Las Vegas in a Dodge Challenger, and he went into an intersection running a red light at over 100 miles an hour. He hit, I think there was a total of 6 different cars involved. One of them was a Toyota Sienna that had 4 kids in it, 5, 10, 13, and 15, killing all of them, the parents, him, and all of his passengers all passed away as well. And it just, they have no idea why he was traveling that fast, other than he was an idiot. And he had a long criminal history of like battery on police officers, lots of speeding tickets, stuff like that.
This is a new one.
Yeah. Hey, Jody, let's see your camera for a sec.
If he can, I don't know if he can.
All right,
oh,
you're
yeah,
good.
He can.
You're good. You can turn it off if you want.
New one.
All right.
That's Jody FJ?
For a sec.
Yeah, shut your YouTube down, Jody.
All right, you're good. You can turn it off if you want.
Close out your YouTube.
Yeah, I think you got it.
Be good.
All right. So you heard what Road Dog said, big man. What do you think about that?
Well, obviously, dude's a crazy fuck. I mean, you got to be a damn nut, and you got to be a nutcase, man, to fucking drive around killing people.
What's up, Charlie Norris? Charlie Norris in the house. Yeah, Jody's still echoing.
How's this sound?
Hey, fuck that Chuck, dude. No.
That's not Chuck. That's Charlie. Get it right.
Damn. Yeah. Damn, Toe, you almost sounded like fucking, oh, what's his name, dude? With that laugh.
What's his name?
Dog. Chuck, the chat or the restream pinned at the top, man. You're welcome to come up.
Does this sound okay?
Yeah, you're good, Jody.
Okay, thanks.
Sounds good to me.
So, Jody, what's your take on it?
I look at it this way. All right, so how many people totally died in this car wreck?
9.
Damn, 9 people.
How many people were in the car that killed the people? The one that actually hit the people?
I believe it was himself and 2 others.
And they lived?
No, they all died.
Oh, okay.
It involved 6 vehicles. One person in critical condition, several more injured. Robinson, which is the guy that was driving, was killed along with his passengers. 7 people were riding in the Toyota Sienna, were killed, including 4 children, 5, 10, 13, and 15. So there's 7 people there. So there had to have been 2 people in his car. So it was him and his passengers. So there was 2 people in the Challenger, and then the 7 people in the Toyota Sienna was killed. Yeah. There were 7 in there.
Because I was going to say, if there was 8 people in there, that's illegal. But if there was 7 in there, then this guy's got to. I mean, there's nothing you can do to the guy. The guy's dead now. So.
Well, yeah. But what we were talking about was, if he would have lived, would you charge him with vehicle manslaughter, or would you consider that flat out manslaughter?
driving at that rate of speed,
Mm-hmm.
well, that could be actually vehicular homicide
That's what I was thinking.
because you're doing
Right.
that rate of speed. I mean, I know a guy, he got vehicular manslaughter. He had a DUI when he was driving drunk and he hit somebody and killed him.
Right.
He did his time. I think he did like 3 or 4 years and then he got out. I'm like, but the only thing is, you're going to live with that the rest of your life, man. You know, so, but I would say homicide more than anything with that many people.
Did they say whether the guy was drinking and driving or drugged up or no?
It did not say. All it said was it gave his name. And then they had done a background check on him and his criminal history connected to the Las Vegas Justice Court and the Henderson Justice Court. Stretches back to 98, includes 6 felonies such as battery on a police officer with substantial bodily harm and assault with a deadly weapon. And he had received multiple citations for speeding in the past. And apparently one of the commissioners said, what we're seeing is time after time breaking the law. Well, duh. He's had multiple speeding tickets. But yeah, apparently he went into the intersection at 100 plus. And the looks of the car, it looks like it may have been a Hellcat. And I think the top speed on those are like 144 miles an hour, which it's a possibility he was doing all of that.
But you also have to think it is too. Families are destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's the part that sucks.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, think about it. You had 4 kids that never even really got a chance to live their life. They lost their life.
Yep.
And think about all their loved ones, and I'm sure the parents were probably the ones that were in the car. All the people that were lost, just in there's 7 people right there that were lost.
I don't know where that fine line ends on someone doing like life in prison or doing 2 years for vehicular homicide. You know what I mean? Like if you're out there doing 100 miles per hour in a fast car, I mean, you know, if you're an adult, you know that you're putting other people's lives in jeopardy, right?
Yeah, especially in downtown Vegas. Think about all the people that walk around that town. I mean, hell, you're looking.
I'm sorry. Can I jump in here just a second?
Go ahead.
I feel really terrible for the family, that lost all these people. I just want to say this is a good opportunity to say you guys that go out there in fast cars, and I'm not even going to say fast cars much, because if you guys go out there and drink and drive, stop it. And I'm not saying the guy that done it was drinking and driving or on drugs or what have you, right? I'm just saying this is a good opportunity to say if you drink and drive, fucking stop, right? Because you could kill somebody. And I'm here to tell you right now, I am blessed that I didn't kill anybody, because I used to drink and drive every day for half my life. Over half my life, I was drunk behind the wheel of a car. And it's not just alcohol, right? It's any that just don't do it. Okay, guys, just please do not do it. You don't want that on your conscience. Even if you're drunk. So you're drunk, you're going down the road, you smash into a car. Say you might not do it. You might not get in a wreck for the first 10 years of your life being drunk. but it's that chance you take, right? And I'm lucky that I didn't get. I'm lucky it didn't happen. And I think now that I thank God that I didn't hit. Because I would have had to take my own life if I would have killed some kids or even anybody for that matter. I would have probably took my own life, right? If I could, while I was in prison. Just keep that in mind if you guys do drugs and drink and drive and stuff. All right.
Yeah,
I just wanted to throw that out.
That
Oh, that was great.
did drink himself to death after he he killed a young kid drinking and driving, and he would have lived in prison the rest of it. He did 20 some years and got out, and then pretty much drank himself to death over it. And that's all he talked about. He couldn't do it. So
Yeah, you gotta live with that the rest of your life.
You can't. Yeah, you can't deal with a reality after that.
no way.
You know what I mean? And they don't have a conscience. And I'm not here to tell you most people do. Even if you say you don't, you really do. Because if you killed a kid or anybody, and we keep saying kids, but anybody for that matter, even an old person that don't have much life left is still, you wouldn't want that on your head, man. You would not want that. So please don't.
Right. And I probably could never get behind the wheel again if that, even if I killed someone on accident, you know what I mean?
I
Like, that
would.
traumatize me.
So I would get behind the wheel at least one more time, and I'd run slam into the biggest tree I could find.
Right.
Oh,
I'm
no.
just saying.
I hear you.
Yeah, it would traumatize me.
Without my seatbelt on, if you get my drift.
On
Right on.
purpose. Yep.
Right on. Yeah, it does kind of boggle you, and I'm glad Razor said that. And you said that was your dad?
No, just a buddy of mine.
Oh, a buddy of yours. Oh man.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
actually, to be true, my brother's buddy, but I saw him. I met him after all of this, and he he was out of prison, and the dude never. I don't think he ever had a sober day or a day where that shit wasn't eating him alive. So,
Right. Yeah.
and I guess that's how it probably should be. I shouldn't expect to have a good life after that. Anybody.
Right. So the second topic that we were on tonight was the school shootings. There was a school shooting the other day. Where was that? Minnesota, Road Dog? Or
Both of them happened yesterday. One was in the morning. One was around noon. The college one where the college police, 2 college police officers were shot, was in Virginia. The other one was in Minnesota where the 2 kids were shot.
and the 2 kids, we were talking about the gun situation, Jeff, and I know you're a big 2A guy like I am. So I want to get your take on most likely. I'm gonna say probably 80%. We don't know yet, but probably 80% that kid that had the gun that shot that other kid and killed him and then injured the other one, most likely probably got the gun from their house. So what's your thoughts on that? On kids taking their parents' guns or whatever?
Well, let me say this: they should keep them locked up. And Big Man looks like he's got some action going on right here. Big Man audits.
No,
Might want
that's
full
his
screen
little
him.
emergency light.
I was gonna say the same thing.
The car.
Okay.
No, that's the little light I use when I do deliveries so that I don't get hit.
Oh, that's on your car?
No, because you guys can see, big ass fucking piles of snow everywhere.
Big Man's emergency vehicle. Watch out, Big Man coming through. Whoop whoop.
I just see this big ass
Just move out the way.
Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch.
Jesus
Get out the way.
Fucking, fucking asshole.
What are you delivering,
Right.
big man?
Just like Arby's.
Oh, gotcha. I gotcha.
He delivers
Gotta
empty
keep it-
wrappers. He
Gotta
eats
keep
them
it safe,
along
bro.
the way.
Huh?
Gotta keep
He
it
delivers
safe.
He delivers urinal cakes.
Oh, fuck you.
No, he collects those. He collects those and puts them in his trunk to eat while he's on cop watches.
Look, I collect those because Angel and 007 and Pink Taco, they all paid me to go deliver them to their houses. Because they like the snacks. You know, I mean, it's not me. You guys got it all wrong.
Hey, Heather wants to know if you're at Arby's getting a roast beef sandwich and looking at
Oh,
those pictures.
no.
I figured No Name was here, but I was gonna pick her up and take her to Pink Taco's house.
Fuckers.
Ew.
Damn, just ruined that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can, after seeing, I will never.
Jeff, you ought to put that on your stream.
Yeah, I should.
It's
I
out.
should. Yeah. I absolutely should do that. You're absolutely right. Let me make a note. I'm gonna make a note of that shit right now. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and I was going to tell you earlier, you need to make a note on which buttons are which too.
Make a note of what?
Make a note of which buttons are which on your stream deck.
No,
Remember
yeah.
you told me.
No, they're
You remember?
well. No, hang on. Let me show you here. I don't know if I can show you. I'll cut my camera on and see if I can show you. Let me put
Hey,
it
man,
on one that.
we're getting a little bit of sleet. We got more rain coming down right now than anything.
You can kill your camera, Liza.
They are
You can kill it.
labeled. Oh,
Just
hang on.
can't see
Hi.
shit, right?
Hi, Liza.
Hello, how
Eliza.
are you?
Hey, Eliza.
Good.
Oh, a damn another female. I'm tell you what, man. I'm gonna start putting toe or road dog in my title so people will start coming on my panels. I'm just
I'm
saying.
telling you, 'cause that's the only reason I came over here. I said, "Oh my gosh, it's road and toe. I got to be over here."
I
So
See that?
I know,
See that?
right?
came around.
And but Elijah, I'm good people's too, girl. I'm just saying. Anyway,
I
Um,
believe you.
yeah, right. Sure you do. I'm just joking. They are labeled, but I got so many profiles, man. See,
Oh,
I got
wow.
one that says Tom McDonald. I got another one that says Tom McDonald. Actually, I got 3 that says Tom McDonald. You know what I mean? So, and I got different profiles. See, when you change it, different profiles. I got links in that one. I got songs in that one. I got songs. So it's hard to find the right buttons when you need the right button.
I feel that. Man.
You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Hey,
Hey,
I got about 35 profiles and it's 32 keys pro profile. So go figure it out. Right?
I
Hey.
feel that. I really do.
Hey,
How you
Jeff,
feeling now, Jeff?
we got 2 girls on panel. What?
Oh damn! I'm leaving. I'm mad now. I'm leaving.
Hey,
Make
I
me
can.
mad.
Hey, I was on your panel.
I know.
Yeah, you
I
see-
know. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Oh
I'm still
man,
mad.
Heather's here. I'm fucking out.
Oh.
Fuck you, big man. Fuck.
That's okay. I've been sick for 3 days, and when
I
I
was
was
Bam.
sick,
saying, you sound sick.
yeah, my throat is all gone. But here's the funniest part: every single
Exile
day,
made you sick.
I didn't want to say
Yeah.
nothing.
it's the sick dick. That's what he gave me. It's 100%.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, I knew it.
This is because he knows I enjoy giving oral sex, and I think that's what the fuck happened.
Sickly dickily, right? Sickly dickily.
Yes,
I'm just saying.
yes.
That's funny.
The sickly diggly.
Damn, Exile's a lucky dude. No.
Right.
So
Not now,
initially-
because now her throat's all sore and raw. She can't do shit.
Right. I
The only
mean,
thing,
That's what
the
she
only thing I'm
did.
getting fucked by right now is snow.
Is the
oh no, he
government.
was nice.
No,
He got
you're
me
getting
some
fucked
Rico
by the
Lives.
government too.
He got
Sorry,
me
go
some
ahead.
Rico
Yeah.
Lives, and they've been working every day. But then every day, people are like, "Hey, I want like I'll get a phone call, and people be talking for hours, and I'm like, I understand that I almost sound normal, but y'all, my throat does hurt." And they're like, "Oh yeah, you do kind of sound sick. You think a wee bit?"
Just
and
just a little. Just a little.
and then today my voice was feeling really really good, right? So I'm like, okay, I might be back. And then DJ K Dot, he sat there and asked me to do a panel. So I said, oh, fuck it, why not? I've been sitting there and giving fucking time to people that irritate me. Why not do something I enjoy? So I
Yeah.
came back on the panel today.
Hell yeah.
I brought 3 of my friends on. So one of my friends loved being on the panel. My other friend decided she doesn't like K Dot. she just sat there and was like, oh my God, where did you find this guy? I said, well,
You
bitch,
wanna-
he's not like available. So it's not like we're like on dating scene or anything like that. She goes, oh my God, he's just so, where is he from? You acting like I know this man personally.
Hey,
I
look.
don't know.
Hey, look.
Right.
Hey, look. I'm gonna tell you something. If y'all didn't watch that panel, like me and Road Dogs was watching it on the phone, and I told Road Dogs right away. First off, let me give K Dot his props. He's got big balls for opening that up and doing
Man.
that. Big balls.
Yeah.
Number 2, I told Road Dog, I said, that's exactly why we ain't having no shows like that.
Mhm.
Exactly why.
But
Hey,
the
yeah,
best part
can I-
about it was the best part about it
go ahead.
was he threw what was it? He threw a question out, and as soon as he threw that question out and he gave his answer, I was like, oh no, he did not. He's about to get blasted.
Yeah.
And I'll be damned. There went Eliza's hand straight up in the air. And then next thing you know, her hands in the air, the other girl's just
I must have missed that one.
you open your ass up.
Oh, it was he
Yeah,
was
I missed that
asking
one.
some questions. He was asking some questions and saying some things that he was being
Oh.
very like Tim Allen from Tool Time, you know.
Yeah.
It didn't go
I like
over,
him.
it didn't
Tool
go
man.
over well with 2 women. It didn't
I
go
like
over
him,
well
the Tool
with 2
man.
women he had on the panel.
Right.
Yeah,
Check this
right.
out. This is how, and I'm sorry I'm changing the subject, but I just seen her name pop up in chat. My panels are so fucking lame. I can't even get Amanda Erickson to come up on there. I'm just saying.
Oh my God! Look,
Was that too much? Was that too much?
I would love for her to come up there.
Doesn't she only?
Yeah, Amanda. I'm just joking, Amanda. You're welcome on my panel anytime. I'm just saying.
Doesn't she only go to Wolby's panel?
I know, right? Or no PDF or something like that. So you could actually come up and have a conversation on my panel, right? Like this one here. You know what I mean? We have conversations and shit.
This bit, you did.
But I
She
can't.
just have 150.
I still can't get her up on. That's crazy. I'm just saying.
We got a lot of shade. We got a lot of shade under these shade trees at Road and Toe Show tonight.
I'm throwing out jokes. I'm just throwing out jokes, man. I don't mean nothing by it. Just saying.
Right.
Welcome in, Cheese Bear.
The show was actually pretty fun. I had my friend Tay. She came on the panel, and then she ended up dropping off to sit there and deal with her kids real quick. And then
Big man got. I like. I'm sorry. I think Big man got.
You seen it. You seen it.
Yeah. That was Big man. This American. Let him talk shit to you like that.
Hey, fuck that bitch.
Come on now, no drama, y'all. No
I'm just saying.
drama.
Oh, dude,
No,
I would
I'll be
love.
joking. I'm just joking, man. I'm
I
just
would
fucking around.
absolutely love for her to come up on panel.
Yeah, I bet.
No, not here. Not
I
here.
don't know her.
I'm just saying.
Hey, I don't know her really. I don't know the lady, right? All I hear is the stuff on, the panels and stuff that I hear about. That's it. It's all good. I got no hate. No hate. at
Yeah,
all.
Amanda, you're right. Wolvie is copyright striking everyone. He said that today.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't watch him, so I couldn't tell you.
Right.
So can I do a public service announcement, please?
Yes.
Please
Hell
do.
no. Fuck no.
Okay.
On your own show? No.
I'm
Hell
just-
no. Fuck
I'm
that.
just checking because I thought my name was in this show somewhere. Just
Yeah, right. Yeah, my name better be in that bitch next time. I'm just saying.
Right.
Go ahead.
So give me about, just let everybody know, 10 minutes here, and we're gonna toggle off the Toe for Life and the Road Dogs Media channel. So we'll be on Road and Toe Show, and we are paired to Eliza Havoc too.
Yes.
So just to let everybody know to move over to the Road and Toe Show. And if you haven't subscribed to Eliza Havoc, please go over and subscribe.
Please.
Somebody throw her link. Where's her link at? I'll check it out. Where's the link?
Just
Yeah.
throw it in.
Yeah, Judd.
Judd
Oh, man,
is? Okay.
I did lose my voice, Jane. It got so bad. I think I went to kind of get on my kids, and as the more I tried to say something, the quieter I got. I freaked my son out. He's, oh my God, Mom, you're losing your voice. I don't want you to lose your voice. Please don't lose your voice. Well, then stop cutting up.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah, stop making me holler at your ass. That's shit.
Right.
The funny thing
so,
about it was she had called me and left a message, and her voice sounds like it did now. But when you listen to KDOS panel, she sounded fine. I was like, damn, what was wrong with her voice? What the hell? Now I'm hearing it again. It's like, yeah, you're talking too much is what it is, or yelling at the kids too much.
Yeah.
Something.
I had to take like 4 Ricolas today just to be able to do the little talking I was able to do earlier.
someone said
Hot
Pedro
topic.
Libre. Someone said Pedro Libre audits was cuffed and stuff. I was gonna ask, what was he trying to go into a church or something?
Oh, good.
Just
I
saying.
just subbed Elijah. I just subbed, so I'm gonna check you out.
Thank you.
Yep.
But as
That's
far
it.
as
Now
the-
you got to come to my damn channel next time. I'm kidding. Go ahead. Blackmailing
No,
your
I
ass.
was gonna say, as far as the shootings in the schools,
Mhm.
I look at it this way: I have no problem having teachers carry.
I don't
Me
either.
either.
Yeah, as long, I don't either. As long as they get training to do so, we don't need another
right.
fucking
Gotta be
person
trained
out
up.
there that don't know how to use the gun when they try to shoot it.
The
Or
only
who
the
doesn't
only
want
problem.
to use the gun because they have a whole fucking classroom full of kids. This is what I believe should come back: ass whoopings in school. Look, if
Oh,
your
yeah.
mama and your
Oh,
dad
no
don't get
doubt.
your ass whooping- I mean, I feel like that because a lot of parents don't want to discipline their kids. Understand, I said discipline, not punish. But a lot of parents don't want to discipline their kids because they're afraid of the state. If y'all at the fucking
Yep.
school, then guess what? That's also property. Like that's pretty much property of the state. I think the state should sit there and bring back ass whoopings. Because at the end of the day, if you know little Bam Bam was out trying to light your fucking house on fire last night, please don't bring him to my class. Because I'm gonna get a belt and I'm gonna beat the fuck out of him like your ass shoulda. And please
She
miss
said
me
Bam
with the
Bam.
whole
She said, "Man,
oh well kids. Oh, these kids, when you whoop them, you teach them to be negative. Bitch, what you mean? They already sitting there doing the other fucking most. You got
Right.
kids shooting each other, you got kids fighting each other, beating each other up on fucking social media, harassing each other, sexually harassing and everything else. Fuck that. I'm gonna get a switch, not a belt. I'm gonna get an
You
old fashioned
think-
switch
hey.
and beat their ass.
you think I didn't whoop my teenagers? You got a damn fool." And I'm telling you that right now.
Oh, I
I'm
know
just
what you
saying.
mean. Well, see,
And they
I-
need to
with
they
my
need to
kids-
paddle. Go ahead, Heather. Sorry.
Hey, K9.
when my kids were in school, I allowed the corporal punishment until my youngest came home with blisters and welts on his legs and his ass. That's when
Yeah.
I stopped it on my kids. Because if a school
Right.
can do that and I can't do that, I got a problem.
Yeah,
And I
that's
filed
true.
That's
charges.
true.
I filed charges against the assistant principal for it. He ended up
Huh.
resigning.
Damn.
He ended up resigning
I-
that semester.
Yeah, I got my ass whooped at least every other day, right, in
Well, I
school.
did too.
So, but I got home. I didn't do shit because my dad would have whooped my ass, dude. I mean, he was an electrician. He used to take wire, Bo, and it's like a
Right,
fucking whip.
right.
You hear me? I mean, this is you know what I'm talking about. And he would use that bitch like a whip, dude. And I didn't fuck up no more after that.
All I
Jeff
know
would
is
get
this.
whipped
Not
by
when he
some
was
12 too.
You know what? I'm all
right.
for teachers whooping the kids, but honestly, I'll say this: I want that shit to be on camera. And here's the problem that I think people would have with that is the fact that there's a lot of people out here who are all with this mindset. Oh, well, not my kids. Don't you sit there and do it to my kids. Well, look, if they have welts and stuff like that, we need to be able to see how often they are being disciplined, what they're being disciplined for. So if we sit there and see that it's, drastic enough for you to whoop them or, something like that, we can go ahead and bring it and escalate it. And you know what, if necessary, should take it to the assistant principal, take it to the board of fucking, the school board and shit like this, the board of education. But at the end of the day, like I said, if little Pookie over here sitting there trying to chop somebody fucking hair off and shit, boy, look, tear that ass up.
Yeah.
Little Pookie. She said little
Little
Pookie.
Pookie and Bam Bam, baby. Pookie
If
and
I'm
Bam.
I'm
smoking
telling
on
you.
property or something stupid like that or cheating on things,
Exactly.
don't touch my child. But if he has hit somebody, knocked somebody down, or like she said, cut somebody's hair, or just knocked the hell out of somebody, whoop his ass.
Or
Let me
sitting
see
there,
you,
you
K-Dot.
got kids that are threatening the teachers and shit. There is a lady, and this lady is so sweet. I went to go pick up my kids from school, and my daughter, she was really, she was very, very irritated. And I calmed her down. I sat there and I asked her, what's going on? Everybody in behind me is waiting. I sat there. As far as I'm concerned, they can wait. This is my baby. And I'm sitting here and I go ahead and I de-escalate her all the way. I said, okay, so you know what? This is the problem. When we go home, we're going to go ahead and work through it. We'll go ahead and do some breathing, exercising, et cetera, et cetera. She goes, oh my gosh, you're so good with kids. Do you want to be a teacher? Hell no. So cool. And I mean, when I said, no disrespect, okay, because I came from a lineage of teachers. So honestly, it's not that I can't do it, because I actually, whenever I went to college to be an elementary school teacher. Ironically, that's when all these children start getting possessed by little mini fucking demons. And I was like, hell to the no.
Yeah, see, my sister-in-law, she was a French teacher. She went to school for it, and she would she was in high school as a French teacher. And she took
Right.
classes over to France and everything. She said she went twice. That second time, that group she took, oh my God, they put her through hell. She ended up quitting being a teacher because of it.
See, and my thing
Wow.
is, this lady, she's like, oh, you're so good with kids. No, ma'am. Incorrect. I am good with my kids. I will sit here and tell anybody now. I have people, oh my God, can you babysit my kids? Okay. Are you sure? Before we even have that, I got 3 rules. You bring them to my house, I'm going to treat them like my kids. If you don't want your kids to get his ass whooped, do not bring them to my house. I understand my rights. I also understand my rights as a homeowner. That means if anything happens, I am responsible. If they go to the hospital, my deductible is paying for their fucking medical bills while they're on my property. Okay. That means if I need to get a switch and beat the ever loving shit, because obviously they trying to do too fucking much, guess what? They're going to get that ass whooped. And that might be the one thing they remember in their whole fucking childhood is whenever the black neighbor beat their ass and they felt black for a whole day. They didn't know what the fuck to do. Dead ass.
All right. Real quick. Let me jump in.
Hey,
Let me
K-Dot.
jump in real quick. K-Dot.
Hey,
Welcome
K-Dot.
in, K-Dot. Let me jump in real quick. Last call, everybody. Get over to the Road and Toe Show YouTube channel, because I will be shutting this Toe for Life and Road Dogs Media down in about 5 minutes or less. Get your
Okay,
asses
I'm
over
coming
there.
over.
Let's go.
Man, it's popping over here, man. It's
What up,
popping.
K-Dot?
Like
What's up,
Party.
y'all? What's
going
up?
on?
What
How's
up?
every? Liza, you already talking about whooping somebody's ass? God damn.
I mean,
Out of my life.
hey, sometimes it be
I
that
am.
way, bro.
My auntie was the same way. Like, you don't bring your kids over my house if I can't whoop their ass. I don't know. That's just
Exactly. Because I mean, at the end of the day, this is what's gonna happen. Your kid's gonna do something to sit there and disrespect my entire household. If I can't take it up with your kids, my next thing is to take it up with the parents. Your
Okay.
parents start talking slick, we all is gonna be motherfucking. It's gonna be WWE in my front yard, and everybody gonna get this smoke.
Eliza, I don't want no smoke with you.
Pookie's gonna
okay? I
handle
don't
handle
want
his business.
no smoke.
Oh no, there
I
was
think
a girl, and she was here, and she has 5 kids, and she's real young. She's like 24, and she wanted me to do her hair. So I'm like, okay, I'll do your hair, not a problem. And her kids, I guess, they must have thought they could come here and fuck up my house. So she's sitting here talking about getting ready to go. I come out my room from doing her hair. I look at my house. I said, oh no. I said, my kids, And then they looked at me and said, Mama, well, this was not us. I said, oh. And then she's sitting here talking about, oh, we're getting ready to go. I said, hold on, no, you're not. You're not going anywhere.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said, hey, I said, I'm gonna need you to stay right there. I said, hey, bring your kids. I guess these kids, they used to sitting here and doing whatever the fuck they want to do with their mama. And they didn't get the memo. I know. I said, I'm gonna need all your little children's. Come here. I said, look, you
I
know
mean,
what?
well,
We like playing games.
it
So
does
we about
say
to play this very
forgiveness.
special game. It's called you're gonna get a whooping or a treat. You choose. Now, here are the rules of this game. You got 5 minutes to sit there and clean up my entire house and make it look the same way it looked whenever you got here. If you choose not to, mind you, you very well have a choice. If you choose not to, you see this belt right here? I'm gonna beat your ass, your ass, your ass, your ass, and your ass. Understand, if
Eliza.
you choose not to, you and your 4 siblings will all get a whooping. I don't care who
Eliza.
chose. I don't care who didn't.
Eliza,
One rule.
hang on for
Secondly,
1 second. Eliza,
okay.
hold
Yes.
that thought. Hang on for 1 second. Jeff, go ahead and address and play your theme music since you weren't able to do
Ooh,
it
what?
earlier.
I got the floor. Oh my God! Thank you,
Go
thank
ahead,
you
brother.
so much. I
Go ahead.
appreciate that. I don't want to interrupt the females up here because I won't want to make them mad so they don't come to my show. But whatever, man. It's all good. I'm
just
going.
got a flashback to ass
I'll
whooping.
always be there, Jeff. You know that.
Right, I'm going off, man. Y'all have fun. I'm gonna go off to bed. I'm old. I go to bed early. Y'all motherfuckers stay up all and handle that shit. I'm just saying.
I'm
So
feeling
I
you,
want to.
man. Hey, Club Bed is lit. I'm trying to tell you.
Right.
Right. I want to tell
Right.
you guys good night. All you guys on the panel, all you guys in the chat, and I'm gonna play my outro. I won't play it all. I don't want to bother y'all with it, but here it goes.
Shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks.
Yeah.
Don't
Give
mind
y'all
me.
something. Give
I'ma
y'all
just
something to
grab
hum later
myself
tonight,
and
right?
leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. This shit, I'm out. All right then. I
Y'all
don't know
feeling
what
it?
the
Y'all
fuck
feeling
just
that, ain't
happened.
you?
I love that. That's
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
I
This
like
shit,
it.
I'm
Right.
out.
All right.
All
Y'all,
right, Jeff,
y'all have a
later,
good night,
brother.
man. Y'all
Thank
have,
you,
have
Tyron
fun.
in the
Right on.
building,
Good
man.
night,
Appreciate
Tyron,
you.
honey.
Take it easy, cuz.
There, I was 10
That's
minutes
right.
off.
But no,
Okay.
real talk. I did have a flashback to the ass whoopings you was handing out. I was just like, oh God, you know.
Yeah, but
Oh,
the
yeah.
bad part of that was, K-Dot, I had sent you the message asking you, did you want me to still come up? You never responded, and I was sitting there listening. I'm glad I didn't because you threw out a couple questions. I was on Discord with Toe. I'm like, oh, no, he didn't. He
Y'all
did
live on Discord.
that. Oh, he's
Yeah.
opening himself up. And Toe's like, yep, he's about to get an ass chewing.
Yeah.
But
And
Toe was
I
in the
just-
show. Toe was
Hold
he
up.
had Pete. You know, it was a good show.
Yeah.
I mean, we had to
Hey,
have a
look.
conversation.
I told Road Dog on Discord when I was watching that show, and Eliza already heard this, but you weren't in here at the time. I told Road Dog when we were listening to that show, I said that is exactly why we will not have that topic on our show at all. Nope. No relationship, no marriage. Nope. That's not what we do here at the Road to Tokyo. Just saying.
I'm willing to go on the fire for y'all. Toe and
Yeah,
Road
yeah.
Dog.
You got balls,
That's
bro.
what let
You got
me do that.
balls.
I love doing the
Cojones.
shows with you,
You
K-Dot.
got
I really do.
you got mucho cojones.
Right, I'm representing for y'all. Somebody got to represent for y'all. Y'all some good men out here, man.
My friend Shathina, all I know is after I said, okay, boo, how you like the show? She goes, I like the show. I said, okay, what'd you think of K-Dot? I don't like him. I was like, damn, bitch.
Okay. Well,
She was
all
like,
I mean, stand in line.
Well, no. She was just like, I don't know what century
Love
you
you,
got that
Manor.
guy from, but I think somebody needs to tell him that this is the 21st century. I said, well, then why don't you tell him then? She goes, no, girl, no. She said, honey, you don't want my mouth up there. I said, baby, I want your mouth up there. As long as you ain't putting a dick in it, you're going to be fine.
Right.
She goes, oh no, honey, you already know how we look. She started with the fingers and everything. You already know how we do. We Scorpio. That I said, bitch, I'm a Leo. I don't know what you're talking about. I
It's
can't speak on
okay.
Scorpio
It's
situation.
okay. My girl thought I was an asshole too at first, and and then we just had the conversation. I think she respected my honesty. I think people just can't be honest with each other anymore, and it's just like, or we're afraid to step on something, and we get our jugular pulled out, and I just wanted to be honest. I'm an advocate for good men,
That's
and
not what we had in question, honey.
but you know what I represent though. You know what I represent, Miss Eliza,
I
Queen.
do.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Philibite. Hey, Junior. Hey, Banana.
Hey, Banana.
And hey Heather, how are you, love?
I'm good. How are you, hon?
Hello, everybody. Hi,
Banner.
hi,
Love you,
Kitty.
Manor.
All right, we got just about 2 minutes, y'all. 2 minutes, and we will be I will be toggling off Toe for Life and Road Dogs Media channel. So we will only be on the Road and Toe Show YouTube channel. So get your asses over there and get
It's lit.
Get out
Banana
of
saying,
Toe
we
for-
got Ricky.
Yeah. Get out of Toe for Life's chat. Get out of Road Dogs chat. Get in the Road and Toe Show's chat, please.
Good, because that's where I came in on, so that's perfect. But no, back to these kids. So I just sat there and told them that, and then I told them if everybody decided that they were going to sit there and they clean my house to my standards of what it was, they could all get a treat. Do you know in less than 5 minutes these kids were done cleaning this shit? And that's after this little girl sat there and said, "Oh well, we don't live here. We don't have to clean it." I sat there and I said, "As cute as you want," I took her by her little face.
Over?
I put her like just like this, and I said, "Honey, and if you don't sit there and clean it, I'm gonna beat the black off of you. You're gonna be walking around looking white and confused." She looked at her mama, and I said, "Honey, your mama can't do nothing because she'll get a whooping too." And then the little girl looked scared for real.
See,
and then everybody rushed to clean that shit up.
I can't say that to my light skin.
Oh,
son.
shit.
I can't say that.
Yeah, I got it.
For a sec.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, with my kids, I
Bring
sit there and
'em
tell
up,
them all the
bring 'em
time
up.
they either gonna lose, they either gonna be half black, they
All
half
right,
black.
all right, all right.
All right, all right, all
Yeah, I
right.
know that voice anywhere.
What's going on in here?
Oh, boy.
What's up, brother?
It's
Hey,
on. What's up, man?
ASMR.
Hang on,
Taking
hang
care
on,
of
y'all.
business.
Hang on, y'all.
Hey, hey, hey.
ASMR, I want to be the first to welcome you in to the Road and Toe Show.
Road and Toe Show, live on the air. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Hello, ASMR.
What's going on? I seen all these wonderful people up here. I just had to stop in and say hello and howdy do. Sorry, where did I miss NC Tyrant Hunter? Shit.
Yeah, he was trying to get a hold of you earlier too. He told me.
He didn't message me and say, "Hey, I'm live now." But now I had some shit popping off and had to take care of some business. I had a friend of mine I've known for years. She got her ass beat by her baby daddy. I mean, beat.
No.
He beat the brakes off of her.
Does she have a gun?
And she did. She pulled the gun on him. She's like, I was gonna shoot him in the toe. I said, don't
Did
shoot him in the
she pull
toe.
the trigger?
No, she didn't pull the trigger on him, but he's
for the
twice
no-no.
her size. And she was sick and asked him to come over and help watch the kids so she could get some sleep. And he was trying to get frisky with her, and she said no. And boy, he jerked her up and beat the brakes off of her. And I said, why didn't you call the cops? She goes, well, I'm scared of the cops. And so I had to have the 1A how to deal with the cops conversation with her and find out she's just been traumatized. He's traumatized the shit out of her. So 2 hours later, she's finally at a point. I said, well, tomorrow, once the kids are at school and the babysitter, you need to go to the hospital and get checked out and then take care of business.
I had
Yeah,
a
get
similar
pictures and
conversation with-
evidence, definitely.
What's up, Phoenix? What's up,
my
everybody?
friend said she had a gun.
What's up, ASMR?
I asked her to make sure that she had a bullet in that bitch.
What's up, Hammer?
So
And
obviously he's a coward.
well, one thing about
He
well,
is.
one
I
thing
would
I do
agree.
know about police, they do allow you to give 2 warning shots. I mean,
Yeah, I
I'm not saying that I would do this, but I would shoot that motherfucker dead on and then sit there and have, hey Phoenix, I'd have 2 shots right next to his ass like I missed.
yep. Well,
I mean,
you
but
know,
hypothetically, I wouldn't do anything
yeah,
like that.
it's just one of them things. So
Well, she's definitely in my prayers for sure. Because I mean, that's horrible.
yeah,
You know.
she's good people. She doesn't she doesn't want to do anything to cause bad energy. But I'm like, no, you gotta look. I said she's broke a rib and got all these other things going on. I says you gotta go take care of you because you're the only
Yes.
one that's gonna take care of those kids.
Yeah, that's very true.
And she's sick
Definitely.
on top of everything too.
Not
Well, she
only
got
that,
over the sickness. This happened like 3-4 days ago, and he actually took the gun from her, took off with
Oh
it,
shit.
and he brought it back. But when she finally says that this is like the 10th time he's done this, and I was like, well, this is a cycle that you're gonna not be able to break. She's worried
it's gonna
about
escalate.
DCS. And I was like, what are you worried about DCS? She goes, well, they've threatened me with DCS and all this shit before. And I said, nah. I said, always record the police. And you don't have to fucking say anything. Just tell them what happened and show them the pictures and leave it at that.
Tell her that she also needs to watch a show. It's very common. It's called Forensic Files.
Mm-hmm.
She'll find peace in it.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Oh,
I
he
love
jerked
that
her
show.
up by her neck, and he's twice her size. She's a little bitty old thing. And picked her up over his head and slammed her down on the ground, and that's what broke her rib. And I said, if you've torn your aorta, you
You
punctured
die.
your lung, I said you could have internal damage. So
Yeah.
at least you can go to the hospital, get checked out, and then let them take care of business because that guy deserves to have his ass beat.
Yes.
All I'm saying is, I have never had some dick that was so good it's gonna make me get my ass whooped for nobody.
Uh-uh.
And mind you,
So-
that's not an invitation. I'm not opening to that shit.
Right. So everybody, just to let y'all know, I am shutting down Toe for Life and Road Dogs Media's YouTube channels. So if you ain't already, get your ass to the Road and Toe Show YouTube channel, please, so you can still talk and chat. Thank you.
Now what?
Have you got the relay chat
A
set
white
up?
letter? I don't.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't have the restream bot.